Hey Simon, I just wanted to show you an interview that I stumbled upon the other day that I think really connects to the topic that you brought up earlier. And it basically says how, it talks about how one individual can have an impact on the other side of the world simply by sharing a video on YouTube.
Thank you all for joining me this evening in another edition of Social Media in the News. Today I'm here with Dr. Sampson, an expert on foreign affairs from Georgetown University. So Dr. Sampson is here to discuss the role that YouTube has played in global events this past year.
Thank you for having me, Jenna. It's a pleasure to be here.
So first of all, can you tell us what you know about these protests?
Sure. So these protests began as a response to a video uploaded to YouTube that was disseminated to Islamic news stations in Egypt. It depicts the Prophet Muhammad in an insulting manner, which is offensive to Muslims who find any depiction of Muhammad distasteful, let alone one that is religiously insensitive. The video was written and produced by Nakoula Basili, who uploaded the 14-minute clip onto YouTube in July of 2012, under the title The Real Life of Muhammad. In early September, the video was translated to Arabic, at which point it was shared with Islamic television news stations. The video was then shown on Egyptian television on September 11th, when it sparked violent protests in front of the U.S. embassies in Egypt and Libya. In fact, as a result of these uprisings, a United States ambassador was killed. In the following days, protests could be seen in U.S. embassies all over the Muslim world, eventually resulting in about 75 casualties.
How is one person able to generate such mayhem?
So with today's technological networks, anyone can spread his or her ideas effortlessly across the globe. The main problem here is that these people aren't aware of the possible consequences of spreading their content around the world. This average Southern California man, who's a former gas station manager, showed us just exactly how YouTube can serve as a powerful weapon.
I see, so the ease of communication can impact the everyday person.
YouTube allows the individual to spread his or her ideas, whether good or bad, to the entire world, and this in a matter of days and sometimes even in a matter of hours. YouTube is creating a more connected global community, where its members control the content and the content is influencing the way the world works.
So do you think these protests would have taken place if YouTube didn't exist?
Unless this was a video created by a large production company, I truly don't believe so. Sharing this video simply would not have been as effortless. It's most likely that the video would have been placed on a small website, where the majority of people would never come across it. If Basili really wanted to popularize this video, he would have had to share the website through other social networking sites like Facebook. Furthermore, if YouTube hadn't been around, the video would not have most likely been translated into Arabic, so it probably would not have been introduced to Egyptian media.
That makes sense, so there would have been more barriers to overcome. Do you think these types of events could be repeated in the future?
I don't doubt it. People are beginning to utilize technology for virtually everything, and sites like YouTube provide a stage for people to propose ideas and have the whole world pay attention. Just look at other events that began with one small YouTube video, like the Kony 2012 campaign. This campaign captivated millions of people across the globe and promoted such people to rally together and apply diplomatic pressure in order to accomplish the video's goal. Situations like these most certainly continue to occur, especially since the new generation is growing up within such a technology-friendly atmosphere. YouTube is one of the few places where an individual can create a message that can be heard throughout the entire world.
Well, there you have it. The role of YouTube in global events is increasing with the rise of technology and the need for the individual to make his voice heard. This concludes today's edition of Social Media in the News. Special thanks to Dr. Sampson once again for his insights. They're always a pleasure. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.